This is who I choose to be. This is what I chose, Lord. Girl, there ain't no changing. Welcome to Pit Life Radio, brought to you by IntellectualRadio.com. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We back
Tuesday.
In the building.
In the building.
Yeah.
Hey.
What up?
How everybody feeling today?
Great.
We got Nicey in the building. We got
What's
Cowboy.
up?
And we got our very own presidential advisor in the building. We got Tam in the building. How you feeling today?
I'm just happy to be here.
Hey, Tam
That's what's
Bell.
up.
What's up, girl?
She used to always be behind the scenes. She decided to hit the table.
She decided to
today.
come out today.
That's what's
So
up.
welcome.
Season.
Man.
You didn't do no splits at the Scorpio bash, did you?
Not this.
Not this time. Okay.
She didn't get to make it to the
She
Scorpio
didn't
bag.
Under the
make
weather.
it.
Man.
That is so
I got some making up to do though.
Okay, you feeling
But
better?
you missed it.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling better.
That was my first bash.
Was
Ever.
it?
Yes. Ever. And I wasn't coming to this one. I was supposed to be elsewhere. But I met, oh my God.
Scorpio bass was off the
It's
chain.
always
Scorpio
the
bass
best
was
bash
off
of
the
year.
chain.
I'm telling you.
And it was so nice. We got to do it twice. We doing it again.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
We back at it this
We back
Saturday
at it again.
in
Oh,
I'm
Ravens
ready.
Place.
Somebody
I'm
gonna
ready.
get hurt.
I might have to do an outfit change just for last weekend.
That split is coming.
Oh,
The
yeah.
split is coming.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to wear some split-ish attire.
No, I mean an actual split.
Right. She's got to make sure she puts something on that
Mhm.
allows her
Okay.
to be flexible.
right.
To do
Oh, my
her
goodness.
splits.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I think I
So,
shocked everybody.
Thank
that
you
night.
you
to
did.
everybody who came out to the Scorpio Bash. It was a huge, huge success. We celebrated a lot of birthdays, a lot of people. We had the pickle man in the house. Everything was perfect. I enjoyed it.
I loved
I
it.
enjoyed it.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in again to Pit Life Radio. Make sure you share this.
Share the
Share,
video.
please share. We're glad to always have you, all our people live.
Yes.
Pit Life people.
Yes.
People in touch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I done gained a lot of new people.
You've gained a
doing
lot
the-
of new people.
Doing the radio.
Do you know what I saw the other day?
Mm.
I saw that one of our shows had like 600 and something views.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
great.
I'm excited.
A lot of people be
Yeah.
sharing it now. We got a lot of
Yeah.
people that mess with us. We got Sexy 12 and up that always let us post on Netflix and chill. They always let us do it. So we doing some
We doing
things
some good
around here.
things.
Wow. That's
I feel good today.
You look nice.
Thank you. Thank
Right.
you.
You look nice. You
Freshly
look like you
shaved,
feeling.
bald head.
Yeah, you look like you feeling all
Shaved
right
up.
today.
You
So let's
buttering
handle
them
some
up.
business real quick.
What we got?
This Saturday. Actually, nope, let's back up. This Thursday, we are doing our turkey drive. And we are collecting donations for turkeys for the homeless. So we are asking everybody who knows somebody, you included, to come out to Ravens this Thursday, 13031 Southwestern Avenue. We will be there from 6
One.
collecting turkeys as well as your financial donations for turkeys. We're purchasing turkeys to feed the homeless.
This
for
year
Thanksgiving.
we feeding Inglewood.
Awesome.
So we will be in Inglewood. Then we have the sisterhood, Miko. She has a shelter. I think that's
Yes.
out west, is it?
I believe it's out west.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll be able to bless them with some turkeys. And this year we actually going to bless some people in Pit Life.
Yes.
So don't be
And
surprised
that's
when you
always
get the
wonderful.
doorbell ring and we got a turkey for
Like,
you this
Like
year.
the publisher here.
Now, we're not
Clearing
cooking the
House.
turkey.
Yeah. No, we're not cooking the
but
turkey.
we are bringing you a turkey.
It's gonna have feathers on it.
Right.
It's fresh.
Yes, it's very fresh, straight off the plant.
This will be the first year I can't eat no turkey. I stopped eating
That's right.
turkey.
So are
So
you
I
still
don't-
gonna cook it though?
Yeah.
You still
I might
gonna
still
it?
cook turkey. I'm
gonna
thinking
fry
about deep frying
You should
jerk
fry it.
turkey.
I'm there.
You should deep fry a jerk turkey.
Right.
Yes.
That'll be good.
Yes.
So y'all
Okay, I'll
make sure
be there
y'all
for
come
that.
out and see us this Thursday. We all will
Yes.
be in the building. It
Yes.
will be run by the we got the presidential suite,
It's Femme
Hosted by the
Fatale
Sweet.
Femme Fatale,
Brotherhood.
and the
Sweet.
Brotherhood. So we
Yes.
got three united to make this happen.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
come out and show support to all three,
Yes.
plus Pit Life like always.
Yes.
Then Saturday, you already heard, we're gonna rerun
Scorpio
the
Bash.
Scorpio Bash.
2.
And what makes this one nice,
Remix.
free entry.
Nice.
I'm doing it in the nest, so you don't even have to
Good.
pay to come
Okay.
to this one.
Yes. But you do have to dress to impress.
Right, no gym shoes.
No
Black
gym
and
shoes.
gold, right?
Black and gold.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna run it
Yes,
back.
Black and gold part due.
You already know. So we'll be back in the building.
Yes.
Before we
Yes.
continue the show, I just want to send my condolences out to the family of the security guard
Yes.
that was lost his life in Robbins, Manny's Blue
Mhm.
Room. I actually had a chance to meet the guy a few times from me going to Manny's
I was
because
going to ask you that
oh yeah,
because Manny's is one of
one of my
our
places,
spots.
yeah, one of
Yeah.
our spots, and
Yeah.
he's one of the main guys who always works. Real nice guy, young guy,
Mhm.
but he lost his life to a Midlothian police officer over the weekend.
Yeah.
So today they protest in Midlothian.
Mhm.
In front, this was my mother's first protest. She
Really?
called me on my way coming to the radio station. Shout out to my mother. She was so excited to let me. Was she excited? Tell. She's very proud. She said, "Guess what I did today? What you do? I protested." I say, "Okay."
She is such a sweetheart.
So we just want to send our condolences to them, you know,
Yes.
and
Very tragic.
He was
Very
26 years old, and he was he wanted to be a police officer.
he was working, doing his job,
Mhm.
Right, he
and
was.
lost his
So
life.
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because
Yes.
you are apprehending the person who caused the disruption,
Hmm.
and you got confused as
Yes.
it's just unfortunate.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
And
want to.
and you know it that actually hit social media hard,
Oh,
hit the
yeah.
news
It went
hard,
everywhere.
went everywhere.
It's viral.
Right.
It is
Right.
Because
Yeah, it is.
I saw a thing for TMZ that covered it.
Did you?
TMZ covered it.
See, I didn't catch
Wow.
that.
Yeah, TMZ has it on their website. They're
Mhm.
talking about it. It was a few other websites that had it that were not local, but that are talking about it. It made big news and headlines, and it's unfortunate that it took this to bring attention to it. But hopefully now we can start to highlight some of these things so that we can start to
You know, I
correct
grew
it.
up in Midlothian. My family still owned the townhouse in Midlothian. Midlothian, when I was a younger guy, they had put 100 stitches in my head right here
Oh, wow.
by an officer by the name of Zayman.
Wow, you
And
remember
since
his
I was
name?
so young, still running the streets, they wanted me to press charges and all that. My family had everything set up, but I was too busy being a knucklehead.
Mm.
But the same officer, one day we was watching the news. I say it's about 7 years later
Mhm.
after he beat me. Um, he was going to prison because he did it to somebody else.
Wow.
So you were a victim of
Police
police
brutality. Oh
brutality.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
yes. I was in a wheelchair for about 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah, I never forget that.
Wow.
Leg was swollen. Midlothian. You know they show a lot of prejudice
Mm-hmm.
up in
Yes, they do.
Midlothian, and
Yes, they do.
so maybe I hate something like this will have to be the reason to bring a light on
Right.
Shine the light on it.
Midlothian,
Right.
Yeah.
but God worked in
There's always,
mysterious
and I
way.
was just going to say that there's always a purpose for why things happen the way that they do. And I know that initially, right now, a lot of people are hurt and a lot of people are upset and they're angry and they're enraged. But sometimes you have to search for the bigger purpose in situations like this. And for me, it is that this is being highlighted so frequently for this particular story, because we have shootings and things of that nature all the time in
Mhm.
Chicago or in this state. So for this to have captured as much attention as it
It's
did,
for a reason.
I'm really hoping that something positive will come out
It's,
of
it's
it.
for a
Yeah.
reason.
Hopefully so.
It's for a reason, and like I say, they gonna shine that light on them now. Ain't
Yep.
they?
Yep.
That's how it go.
And hopefully take a closer look at what we need to do to transform whatever mentality the police officers are having, not just in Chicago, but all over. This is not the first instance of a police officer killing an innocent person and an innocent person of color. So it's time that we start bringing this to the forefront to try to find out what is it that is causing these police officers to be so skittish that they
or
shoot
even the
before.
sense of entitlement to be able to do that and disregard just the sense of life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
Nobody's doing warning shots anymore, and that
Right.
shocks me.
It's like
If
shoot
you black
first,
with a
ask
gun,
questions
go
later.
down.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't
You
even
don't
think,
even
did
have
he
to
even
have a
have a
gun.
gun? Right.
Yeah.
He didn't have a gun.
Oh,
To
he
my
had a gun.
knowledge.
No, he had a
He had a
gun.
gun?
No, he had a
Okay.
gun. He actually, the story I'm getting, I don't know. He actually already had did some his duty
Right.
Mhm.
before the police came.
Okay.
So as the police came, you have a man with a gun when you have people out there letting them know that no, he works, he's a security guard,
Right.
and before they ask questions, they shot first, ask questions later, but it was too late.
That is
So
ridiculous.
we
and the
truly
family is suing.
Yeah,
As they should.
and they should,
As they should.
and they should, and we it's a good thing to have platforms like Intellectual Radio where we get to speak out on things like this. You know, so the more you talk about these things, there it is.
Yeah.
Cowboy, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You good? What you got going on, man?
I'm blessed. I got everything going on and nothing at the same time.
You rocking the curl look. Cowboy here rocking the curl look today.
I have curly hair, yeah. When I get a haircut, they're all gone.
Right, because I'm used to the haircut, but okay, you got the curls up there. Them natural curls.
I told him he looked nice today,
too. You use the sponge?
No.
You just tell him you woke up like this.
Use a mattress. That's all I use.
Wash and go. That's your wash and go?
Yeah, that's right. I woke up like this, wash and go. I did the moonwalk.
Now I'm here. That's what got him so tight, though, is the moonwalk. Right, so you got to do everything all over again. The same thing you did now, you got to do it again.
And since we got a special guest in the building, introduce yourself to.
Yeah. Oh, you all gonna put me on the spot. Oh my goodness. Tammy. Okay. So usually I'm behind the scenes. I'm Tammy, and of course I'm the presidential advisor, PA Soul Music, as I refer to myself as, and I'm very passionate about Pit Life, and I'm one of the driving forces behind motivating prayers as he motivates everyone. And I just try to stay on top of everything. But I'm really happy that the Intellectual Radio platform has started and has progressed, and I've seen it grow into something a lot bigger, and I'm anticipating on it getting larger and reaching other platforms, and our voices are heard. So I'm really proud, and I'm usually again behind the scenes in the chair, cheering them on and mouthing them, oh, don't forget about this,
holding up signs,
and
they looking at me like, what?
Sending text messages.
Right.
Yes.
So today I'm on the forefront, or in the forefront of the limelight. So this might be the one and only show you may see me.
That's okay. We got a show for you, honey. You gonna talk today.
But look, I'm excited. I'm excited about the topic. Oh my goodness. I was like, I would come on a show like this one today. So look, if you're not tuned in, tune in.
Yes.
Because this topic is hot.
Yes. Bring your friends.
Super hot. So I'm ready.
I think it's the topic of
today,
like
the topic of the whole day.
Right. The topic.
But we're not gonna talk about it right now. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break.
We got our producer in the building, and we missed him last week. We got our man Earl in the building, so we're gonna take a break. We'll be back, y'all. This is Pit Life Radio, brought to you by IntellectualRadio.com. We'll be right back.
Right back.
You the type that'll change your life, make them look at you in a different light. Still be shining on them 20 years later. Hater that they still a hater. You's a living legend and emancipator. You so live, you create a player. I mean, you the reason that I'm getting paper. You the that should carry some toilet paper just to wipe me down. Do it better, do it right. Do it different, do it nice. You do the impossible, then do it twice. Yeah. Everybody wanna know why you killing them so hard. Why you taking it so far? Baby girl, you a star. You got it. I want it. Baby, you got it. You got it, baby. I love you got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. Yeah. I want it. You got it. I love it. You got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. You driving them insane, so ain't nobody in your lane. I'm the player, you the coach. Won't you put me in the game? I be surfing on your wave. You the baddest all around. They should call you fire marshal, cause you know you shut it down. You shut it down. I love how you do it better, do it right. Yeah, different, do it nice. You do the impossible, then do it twice. Yeah, everybody wanna know how did you get so fly? They not on your level. Yeah, you can't get up that high. You got it, I You got it. You got it. I love it. I love it. You got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. You got it. Yes, you do. I hope you like it. I love it. You got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. Girl, I love it when you do it to him. You got it. You're the hottest thing I've ever seen before. And I will never hesitate to let you know. I want 1,000 in the room, and all I see is you. Ain't no need to lie. I won't lie. Baby, you the truth. You got it. I want it. No, I want you got it. No, you got it. I love it. Killing baby, you got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. They ain't got nothing on you. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. You got it. I want it. You got it. I love it. You got it. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. When you do it to him, when you do it to him. Girl, I love it when you do it to me. When you do it, you got it.
Welcome back to Pit Life Radio, brought to you by IntellectualRadio.com. That's my man T.L. Williams, straight from the Chi. Hey, y'all already know we represent Chicago here.
We love our Chi-Town artists.
We love our Chi-Town artists.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago's standing up. I can't wait to get these artists on this show. When y'all be hearing this, we need y'all here. We need y'all down here. That song sound like it bring all the ladies out right there. You understand what I'm saying? All the ladies. But once again, before we continue, I want to give a shout out to, we got a few sponsors today.
Yes.
We got my man Want a Pickle,
Anthony Dearborn with Want a Pickle.
We usually have.
I want a pickle.
I want a spicy pickle.
But Anthony, I truly want to give him a shout out. He truly is supporting the movement of Pit Life ever since he came on board.
And he comes to everything.
When you find somebody that reaches down in their pocket to be a blessing to this, is great. Yeah. You know, so I want to thank him.
And it's reciprocal because for the exposure that he's getting with us, he's getting his business is picked up.
Oh, he's the pickle man.
He is the pickle man. Okay.
He had a pickle okra? Oh no.
No, okra? Not yet. I told him about that. Oh, yeah. Because you remember you gave me some pickle okra.
Yeah, that's what.
So he hearing. You know he watching. So y'all make sure y'all look out for Want a Pickle.
Oh, I wonder if he could do a Louisiana Cajun pickled okra. Ooh.
Wow. We hear it.
Cajun Camille's.
I messed up and have his number right now. But you can inbox me or Nicety.
Yes.
Because now we're the faces.
We are the face of Want a Pickle.
Oh. She didn't get to get her pickle last week, so
not.
He already know. I have my own pickle, the Prez.
and what is that like?
The Prez with a little sour. Mm-hmm.
Spicy.
With a little sour.
It's got a little sweet in it too.
No, I had them take.
You had them take it out. That's right. You did. You did. You did.
You know one thing. I don't like
sweet pickles.
Sweet food.
I don't either.
I can't eat sweet food.
I don't either.
My food. I do not. I don't do what they call it, what the candy yams. I don't do the sweet potatoes.
Wait a minute, what?
No, I don't want nothing sweet when I eat.
So you are the one that doesn't put
sugar in grits.
Oh,
well, absolutely not. We don't do that.
No, I do salt and pepper. You do sugar,
grits,
butter.
I watched you.
Plenty.
I watched
and grits.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She brought me breakfast one day. They had some grits.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing they wanted was the sugar.
And it messed you up, didn't it?
Oh wow! I didn't eat it. Okay, I did salt and pepper.
Sugar, that's right. Butter. That's right. Stay home.
Y'all ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah.
My birthday.
Kinda.
You know who birthday it is on Thanksgiving?
Happy birthday.
Tams.
Yes.
On Thanksgiving.
How about that?
You have a lot to be thankful for.
I definitely do.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
We can get there. This is her favorite. Look, don't beat the table.
No, you got to give me my drum roll. You're the drum roll man. It's Hot Topic time. It's Tuesday.
Yes.
And every Tuesday,
TAIT.
yes, every Tuesday we do Talk About It Tuesday on the Pit Life pages. So all the Pit Life pages, we are doing Talk About It Tuesday. And today, the hot topic was about little Miss Old Jill Scott.
She ain't little today.
Miss Jill Scott got on that stage. Have you all seen the video?
On the stage.
I wish we could show the video.
She gave
a full-blown tutorial.
You don't know what we're talking about?
I didn't see it.
Get your phone right now and pull it. Where your phone now?
Oh, you
pull
gotta
it up,
watch
Cowboy.
it.
While we talking about it, pull it up.
So Jill Scott
Google it.
Jill Scott was in. You know what? Go to the admin chat. Lou put it in there. Jill Scott was in concert. And if you have never seen Jill Scott in concert, I strongly urge anyone who has not seen her to go see her.
You got a
aside
Jill
from what
Scott swag.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I see why you like smiling so hard. Because you talk about it. When she performed, she got like a Jill Scott
Absolutely.
swag.
Are you doing a demonstration also?
We gonna have her do the microphone before the show is over.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna
You
see.
gotta sing us a little.
The show will not be right because
Yeah,
you probably
you
get
gotta-
one
You're not
of
talking about
those.
singing.
Oh, do the microphone.
Yeah.
The tutorial.
Yeah.
I thought he meant sing. I didn't know he was going
The
to put
reenactment?
me out there.
You weren't talking about singing.
Don't you tell us
know.
what Jill Scott did?
But so look, so Jill was in concert, okay? She's on stage. She's singing Crown Royal. Everybody knows how the Crown Royal song goes.
Before you continue, was that lately?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It looked like it could have been recent,
Okay.
but I'm not for certain.
Okay. Go ahead.
But she's on stage and she's singing Crown Royal. That's it right there. And she gives a full-blown tutorial of how she would give her man fellatio. She did it to the mic.
I'm illiterate. What is fellatio?
Fellatio is head, dear.
Oh, okay, that's what I want.
Fellatio is head.
She did some soul snatching.
She
on
did
the
it.
mic.
Yes, she did. On the mic. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
She did all that.
Look at Cowboy.
She did all of that. And so,
He said,
since everybody was talking about it today, we're going to talk about
Everybody.
everybody.
If I got one more inbox notification with Jill Scott in my inbox,
in this video.
she turned me on.
But you know what, though?
Wow.
I think, okay, so one of the things I want to question is why was everybody so surprised? Now, you were the ones who said you were surprised she did it. Why?
Okay, first of all, I met Jill Scott one time,
Okay.
and it was we did the Peace March with Father Flagrant.
Okay.
Okay,
Say his name again.
Don't make him say it
Okay,
again.
I won't.
Don't make him say it again.
I'm like Steve Harvey. Look, I'm saying,
Don't make him say it again.
what is it, Cowboy? How you say it?
I can't say it neither.
It's Flager.
Don't make me say
Oh,
it again.
Father
Flagrant.
Flagrant.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yes.
And I just took I take the gospel, like the Christian background. See, I've heard many songs about, but
Okay.
even at the march, that's
Mhm.
the type of swag she came with.
right.
You know, when she ended up talking, she ended up singing like a gospel. She did like a few gospel notes.
Right.
So even when I finally met her, that's
That's
what I
the
got
energy
from
that you
her.
got from her.
Okay.
But you realize that and Tam, you tell me if I'm wrong. You realize that any well-rounded woman to be able to embody that part as well as her sexuality and her sensuality.
She well-rounded.
And put it all. She is very well-rounded.
She's like an
I saw
innocent
it
woman
in the
to me,
video.
though. Like, I don't know why when I look at Jill.
Oh no,
Jill is
she
nobody's
she-
innocent, doll. She
I
is
see.
nobody's
No.
innocent.
I'm 20 text messages later. I see that she's not.
yeah.
Yeah. It
She,
was.
Have
It was.
Have you heard Crown Royal?
She know what she's doing.
Have
Have
you
you heard
heard?
the
I
words?
imagine.
All I.
I haven't heard it before.
Oh, she does this song called Imagine. I was listening to it on the way here. And she says, I imagine myself on my knees,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for you to come over and feed me.
Uh-huh.
I told you this is
Mhm.
look. I told you she. I told you look at her.
I heard that song. I was like, Jill, you better shut up.
That's a long way
Ooh.
from a long walk. Let's take a long walk.
Well, but you know what? I think the purpose of that album was her coming out. It was her debut album.
She coming out again.
So you had to. Well, yes, but see those. But I think that's what speaks to the levels of her is because no album is specifically saturated with one. With that. It's so many different things. She brings so many different facets to her album. She makes you think. She has a song on the first album where she is, well, it's really not really a song, but it's like a skit. She's talking about how she's in this grocery store. She just got through, her and her man had this good loving night or whatever.
Okay.
She goes to the store and she's got her man sent on her and she's getting rung up and stuff. And the girl leans over. She's like, David, right?
I thought it was Raul.
Raul, David, whatever his name is.
It was one of them.
But she knew who her man was from the scent that she had on her. That's deep.
See, I'm used to her from the movie where the dude was hurting her feelings. What was the movie?
Why did I get
right?
If you really listen to the chronological order of her music, it's about the stages that she's in her life.
Right.
And as she starts to become more confident and comfortable with herself, that's when you get those songs like Crown Royal and Imagine. And she is so eloquent with her words that she puts them together and they're still able to get full radio play. So it's like you really have to kind of listen to what is that word play. So it's the word play.
You know what she's talking about.
Tell. Do you got some Jill Scott in you?
Oh,
absolutely. That's one of her favorite artists.
Oh, so definitely. So we got some women who got some Jill Scott in them up here.
You have a lot of women in your group who have some Jill Scott energy in them.
Oh, yeah.
And what I guess the shock for everybody is that she is not always, like you said, as forthcoming. That's not the first thing that you think about when you see her. When you see a Nicki Minaj, when you see a Beyonce, those are the type of artists that when you see them, sexuality. Your first mind goes to sexuality. But Jill takes you so many different places that when you see her on a sexual platform, it's like, wait a minute, where did this come from?
I don't think I ever said many times the awards. I mean, I watched Jill Scott perform. I've never seen her ever. Oh, no. I'm gonna give me some Jill.
But you know what?
She gonna do that at a concert.
She does it at a concert. Oh my God!
And what's so good about her is she can sing gospel. She can do operatic. She can do all
jazz,
of those,
all of it.
It all in one song.
Yes,
all in the same song. She's so musically talented and diverse. But she'll say something like you said, I've never heard. It'll go right over your head.
Yes.
When she says, I spread my legs from continent.
Yes.
You have to think. You're thinking she's talking about continents, but really
she's talking about her.
So I got a question.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So the video that got out today, Jill Scott is okay with it.
That's all.
She's fine with it.
That's who she is.
She's always been that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's talked about hanging from chandeliers and all kinds of
types of stuff.
I've never heard.
You better go home and listen to it today. He gonna go home and play every Jill Scott song he can find.
Absolutely.
But she did it.
Well, nicely. Why don't you give us a note or two? Give us a note or two. Give me some Jill Scott. Give me some Jill Scott today.
You love me, especially different. Every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne, your hair, your smile, your intelligence. No.
You forgot the microphone part.
She grabbed the mic one time.
You
forgot the microphone part.
Right.
You caught me. You teased me.
Right. Look.
You smiling.
Hey.
Chris smiling.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what Miss Jill did, honey.
Miss Jill brought it out.
She came through with it.
Oh, yeah.
She stood up for all women.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And it was so beautiful because if she hadn't done it for those who have not seen her in concert or really listened to her, you never would have known she had. That's the best kind of freak. Is the one that don't show it every day. The ones that go around talking about it all the time. Okay, you know what they on. And somebody's going to try it because they're curious. But see, people like me in town.
You said she put you up in.
I did. I did. You never know. You never see it coming.
We surrounded by
some undercover freaks.
Undercover freak. I know.
Hey, what you mean you know?
I mean, I was suspecting. I don't really know. I suspect I'm surrounded by freaks wherever I go.
Wow. So where do you go?
So wait a minute.
Everywhere.
Last year was the grapefruit with the girl trip.
Yes.
And so now it's Jill Scott.
Now it's Jill Scott with the microphone. Every woman in America is gonna run out and get a mic. And make a video.
Was selling out.
Why would you have to go get a mic and your man got the mic?
I don't.
You don't have to go buy a mic.
You don't.
You want a mic.
You don't.
You just go home.
You should have a mic.
Yeah,
and you should be able to have a two-handed mic. So for all of the gentlemen who were talking about, my woman don't do it, Jill Scott do, is your mic two-handed? Because if I can't put both my hands on it, chances are you won't have the Jill Scott experience.
This is Let It Loose Tuesday.
This is Let It Loose Tuesday. This is Talk About It Tuesday.
Really talk.
This is Hot Topic Tuesday. This is Tell It Like It Is Tuesday.
Freaks.
Yes.
She had a two-handed.
We're going to go to a break.
Right now? Okay.
Freaks.
Take us to a break. Go and sing.
All right. No. Again?
Yeah.
We'll sing on the way out.
Grab the mic.
We're going to sing on the way out.
We'll sing on the way out.
This is Pit Life Radio, IntellectualRadio.com.
Yeah.
Just got dressed, need something to get into. Pretty girl on deck, she just wanna have fun too. She know how to roll one, if I need her to come through. Turn up, we best friends. Bought you with follow if you want to. A female version of myself, couldn't be with nobody else. Vibe is so amazing every time we touch. You, I just can't get enough. But I know how to put it down. Say you want a real one, baby, you're right. Tell me when you're ready, baby. Baby, I put it down. Say you want a real one, baby, you're right. Tell me when you're ready, baby. I put it down. You want it, girl? Put it down, way down. Put it 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 down. Don't keep it real. Baby, tell me what you like that. Girl, I got what you need. Don't worry about a thing. Let me put you on the right track. I ain't gonna lie though. When you wear that thing, it made me feel some type of way. It's going down, way down. Booty looking sweet like cake. Tell me how many licks would it take? Let me show you things you ain't never seen. Vibe is so amazing every time we touch. You, I just can't get enough. But I know how to put it down. You want a real one? Yeah. Baby, you found one. Tell me when you're ready, baby. Put it down. I put it down. You want a real one? Yeah. Baby, you found one. Tell me when you're ready, baby. Hey, put it down. You want a real one? Put it down. I put it down. I put it down. Like a man is supposed to. Come here and let me show you. Baby, put it down. I put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
We're back.
Welcome back to Pit Life Radio, brought to you by IntellectualRadio.com. My man Jay L's in the building representing. Put it down.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I have a question.
What you got?
Since we're talking about Jill Scott and the whole undercover freak thing, if you knew a female, and you can answer this too, if you knew a female that was very reserved, very quiet, very laid back. And then one day she had that moment where she just let it all hang out. Would you respect her less?
I know you. We got Nicey in the building at Pit Life Ready.
You tried it.
I know Tam.
What? No, I'm good.
See,
Lies.
see,
Mm-mm.
lies.
Lies.
I know. I know.
Seen some stuff about
Now, what you say? What I what?
I said, would you respect her less? Because
No.
the thing about it is okay. So one of the reasons I feel like a lot of women put themselves out there and showcase their bodies and showcase certain things about themselves, sexuality, is because it draws men in. So they feel like they have to become the fantasy. They have to exude the fantasy all the time. And so my question is, if you have a female, so you know what to expect from those females that are always putting themselves out there, right? You know what from conversation to dress to everything is always going to be sexual. Okay. Suppose you meet a female who's very laid back, very reserved, quiet, very demure, shy, and then you find out that she's a freak.
She turned.
That's
when
more
I saw
exciting.
Jill Scott video, she turned me the F on. I'm not going to even use my one curse word that the producer allows us to use, but she turned me. That's why I say, wow.
So that's exciting. That's more exciting to you than a woman who always puts it out.
Yes.
What about you?
I've known a few ladies in the street, but freaks in the sheets.
Right.
And is that more exciting? Is that more alluring to you than a woman who is always broadcasting her sexuality?
Well, honestly, I respect a woman that's a little more reserved, more myself than one that's always.
See, that's why I'm asking. Because like even within our group, you have certain men and females who it's like that's the only thing they know how to do to draw men in is to speak to them on a sexual nature, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, I'll say this. Some people like to exhibit their sexual liberties, and so when they do that, that gives them the sense of empowerment for themselves. So it could be we have to take it on different levels, because it could be a young lady could feel more empowered because of something from her past or something that she's embracing within herself. But as we all know, it's alluring to everyone, not just men and women, but it's alluring to people, period, when you have a surprise. The element of surprise,
because it go the same way for you all.
Element
you
of
meet
surprise.
You meet a nice gentleman, clean,
and then
you can take him to your mama and your daddy,
but you can't tell mama and daddy what he was doing.
As soon as y'all get through washing them plates at the dinner,
you walk up behind you.
I love that.
Or you have that gentleman that's, there, and then when something happens and he's there to protect you, and you see that side of him that you like, oh, I didn't know you had that other side. So it's always the sense of mystery.
So do you think that there are drawbacks to either side? Like for the woman who was always exhibiting it, be it for attention or for empowerment, do you think that there are drawbacks from it? Because being that way for us as women invites a lot of attention, most of it that we don't want. But when you put yourself out there, you're going to draw that attention in. So how do we do it to a way that it is not, it doesn't demean or belittle us or put us in a box to think that that's all that we are? Just like everybody thinks that Jill Scott is like this real beautiful, full-figured woman that just sings really great. Nobody thinks of her in the sexual aspect until today.
I thought I heard like that before.
Right. But the best way to describe it is different strokes for different folks.
That's true.
So, you may have a man that's secure with having a woman that's more sexually free and liberated and showing that. Then you may have a man that the element of surprise.
Right.
Jill Scott is my type lady.
That was your element of surprise.
I promise you. I watched that video. I
wait until that Scorpio bash
over
on Saturday.
and over and over because
did you?
I promise you, like, this is no lie. The way I looked at Jill Scott until today, like y'all say, concerts. I never been.
You're gonna be banging that in the car,
man. I'm never. Now y'all finna make me listen to
that was a good marketing. That was a good marketing strategy.
It very much was.
That's how I looked at it. Would I go to a concert now? Yes.
And you know what though? The incredible thing about it though is none of her shows are the same. So what she did on that video, you can go and buy her front row tickets to her next concert, and she may not even do that.
She can do something else.
And she'll do something else.
She definitely will do
When I first saw Jill Scott and Beyonce doing their thing, that's the number one reason why I like the Beyonce more. Because I'm like, Jill, they both seem great.
Right.
But I was like, Jill Scott, the old innocent little lady, and Beyonce not. Now it's like, hey.
Because Beyonce is a performer. Beyonce gives you vocals, she gives you visual, she gives you dance, she gives you choreography. So she's an entertainer. But with Jill Scott is an artist. So there is nothing about her that is not rooted in something that she has created in her mind and brought it to life through song or through poetry, because she does spoken word through her concerts. And so it's just to see it.
It's a creative view.
Yeah, it's a creative performance.
It's all about the mouth with Jill now, I see.
Yes. You know who else? You know who else is
about the mouth.
Oh my God. You know who else is is great to see in concert? Floetry.
Oh yeah. Good.
If you have never been, when I tell you, I left that concert pregnant, and I can't get pregnant, and I left that concert pregnant. I did, because it was sensual and it was so moving and so powerful. You know, the songs that you hear on the radio or the ones that they do, even the ones that they've recorded, are nothing compared to the way they do it live. It's like they bring a whole new energy to it. And for me, that's the difference between an artist and a performer. And a performer is going to come on and they may change a hook a little bit or break it a little bit to do some, choreographical breakdown or whatever, some dance. But an artist is going to switch it up every time. One of the favorite things that I saw of Jill Scott is when she did Dave Chappelle's Block Party. Did you see that? She redid The Way. Is it the way that you love me? She redid that, and it was I can't get that out of my head. Every time I hear the way she recorded it on the album, I start thinking about the way she did it on that Block Party, and the way she did it was so electrifying. It put a whole new vibe on it, so it was just absolutely great.
That song didn't impregnate you too, did it?
The way? The album version was very sensual, but that one made me want to go out and get a band together and perform it. It was amazing.
I promise you, I could see that. I could see that she likes Jill Scott because knowing Nicely, the way she carries herself, until she gets in front of that mic,
she performs.
And now I'm seeing why she's feeling Jill, because Nicely could be the same way. So we finna wrap. We want to thank everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Once you get to talk about freaks, you can keep going.
Yes, you can talk about freakness all day long.
We want to give a shout out to our producer Earl in the building.
Thank you, Earl.
We want to thank Tam for being in the building.
Thank you, Tam.
Cowboy Nicely. We got prayers. This is Pit Life Radio at IntellectualRadio.com. We're gonna see y'all next Tuesday, y'all. Look at her doing the mic. Look at her doing the mic. Look at her.
Just got dressed. Need some to get into. Pretty girl on deck. She just wanna have fun too. She know how to roll one.